Today on Cooking with Gus, we are making quinoa burgers with Gruyere cheese. Do you like cheese? Do you like cheese, Gussie? You love cheese. You love cheese. Cheese is its favorite. Right? Yeah. So here's what's in our burgers. We got panko, cheddar cheese. That's not the only cheese. Eggs, quinoa, of course. Couple cloves of garlic. I already minced it ahead of time. Some pepper, salt, chipotle powder to add some smokiness and some spice, and then white beans. Gus just wants to play with his toys. So the first thing you're gonna do is cook 2 cups of quinoa to the instructions on the bag, and then you want to let it cool because we're going to be adding eggs to our dish and we don't want to have cooked eggs in our burgers. So once the quinoa is done, then you can start on the next part, which is 2 cans of cannellini beans, and we're just going to mash them up. So we added 4 cups of quinoa, and we're doubling this recipe because we're meal prepping our dinner recipes. So we're gonna have a lot of burgers. But once you add in the quinoa and mash up the beans, we're gonna add 1 cup of panko, 2 to 3 cloves of minced garlic, depending on how garlicky you want it. We like ours garlicky, so we added about 3 medium-sized cloves. 1 cup of cheese, shredded cheddar, and we'll give some to Gus. Gus, you want some cheese? Leave it. Okay. While he's enjoying that, 2 eggs. About like a half a teaspoon of chipotle powder. You can add more if you want some more smoke to your burger. A couple pinches of salt. And then just a little regular pepper. We like our variety. And then you gotta get your hands dirty. Gotta take off the ring because you gotta combine it all. So that's what our mashed up burger will look like. And now we are going to, we got a sheet pan out and we have some parchment paper because we are going to put them into patty formation and then put them in the fridge for 15 minutes so everything can solidify. You can make your burgers as thin or as thick as you want them, depending on your preference. If you like a thin patty, like a McDonald's burger, you know, maybe you do that. But the key is consistency, because then we're gonna pan sear them. And that's when we get the Gruyere cheese. So we got 12 burgers, and now we're gonna put them in the fridge for about 15 minutes. So if you need to take a little dog on a walk to go potty, now is the perfect time. Okay, we just got back from our little potty break, and we're gonna do a little game that we are practicing. It's called Find the Treat. So Gus has to find the treat within these 3 Starbucks cups. So let's see if he can do it. Smell. No. Sit. Thank you. Middle, Gus. Okay. The drool. The drool is taking over. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are you paying attention? Okay, which one is it? Which one is it, Gus? Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. This one? Okay. Good boy. We're still working on it.
Okay. Where is it? Where is it? Is that under this one, Bubba? No, it's not in there. This one? No. There it is! Bubba!
So we took out our burgers after the 15 minutes, and I'm warming up a pan to about medium. And now, while the pan is heating up, we're gonna cut up some Gruyere cheese for the topping. And Bubba may get some of the cheese because he loves it so much. Look at him. So we're gonna start to cook the burgers. So I'm gonna put enough oil on the bottom of the pan to cover it. And then we're going to put about 3 burgers in. I thought the pan was hotter, but now you're hearing the sizzle. And we're gonna wait about 3 to 4 minutes to brown on each side. Okay, I'm gonna flip it. And that's the type of brown we're looking for. So what we're gonna do then is top it with a few slices of Gruyere cheese. It's gonna be delicious. So I like to tent it so the Gruyere will melt. I want melted cheese. All right. You can see the Gruyere is melted. It's gonna add some great creaminess to balance out the Chipotle. And we're gonna just keep going till we're done with all of our burgers. So here's the final product of our Quinoa Burger with Gruyere cheese. We like to have caramelized onion and some avocado that's mashed with some lime and salt on top, and then a side of sweet potato fries. You can have a bun, but we omitted that. We usually omit that. But now for the taste test. And my mouth is salivating so much. The Chipotle really comes through with the smokiness, but it's really balanced with the Gruyere cheese and the avocado. That creaminess and the sweetness from the onion really meshes well. It's really good. Just make it and you'll know what we mean. Bye-bye.